Hey up viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome to another little Danganronpa fan game that I found online, this time on Game Jolt. This is Danganronpa Hope Restoration. Now, I've played a couple of these little sort of demos for, Danganronpa fan games before. Obviously I did Dead End quite a while ago, which probably remains the, well, I say remains, I haven't really played many of them, but, of all the ones I played, Danganronpa Dead End remains the kind of most standout. And then recently we played Danganronpa Gods at Gunpoint, which was an interesting one. Maybe I wouldn't say quite as good as, or, quite as standout as Dead End was, but, still interesting enough to play. This one, like I say, I found on Game Jolt. Now, I don't know if this is so much a demo as it is a complete prologue, so this, may be one episode if I just decide to kind of blitz it all the way through, or I may, depending on how long it is, potentially even split it into more than one episode. But I'm kind of curious to see this one, because this one, so a little bit of background detail, this one is made in RPG Maker VX. So, for anyone who doesn't know what RPG Maker is, it's a game creation sort of engine, which I have played an RPG Maker game before on my channel. Do you remember To the Moon, everybody? That's an RPG Maker game, in essence. And this, this Danganronpa fan game essentially is created on a similar RPG Maker engine. But, judging by some of the comments people left on the Game Jolt page, although it is apparently sometimes a bit buggy, this one, it is actually still quite good and worth playing. So I'm looking forward to it. Plus also because, I don't know, looking at some of like the artworks for like character sprites and things like that, like the ones you see on the screen, they actually do look kind of decent. They're not entirely dissimilar to Danganronpa's usual kind of aesthetic, as it were. Beyond that though, I really don't know anything else about this one. But if I actually sort of go down through these options here on this limited menu, you see the sprites obviously do change. If we get to system, we have this thing right here, which looks like a cat. I'm guessing this is maybe this game's version of Monokuma, perhaps. We'll see. So yeah, we'll kind of just throw ourselves in. Also, that music you're hearing in the background, that's actually in-game. That's actually taken from Danganronpa V3's main menu. So it's not like Gods at Gunpoint, which had no sound. This one, I'm pretty sure will have, if not like voice acting, at least it will probably have like music and sound effects to it. Thing is, actually, if I look at system here, you can see the volume is all at 100%. It's still actually quite quiet though, which is interesting. Alright, enough gassing from me. We're going to get started. We're going to see what the deal is, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever heard of Ultimates? Yes, I have. Ultimates are high school students who possess something called an ultimate talent. It basically means that they are the very best at what they do, at least at a high school level. Certain prestigious schools are generally the judges of who counts as an ultimate and who does not. Graduation from one of these schools basically guarantees lifelong success. Also, I don't know if, like I say, I don't know anything about kind of the story of this one or anything like that. I don't know if this is going to be sort of, trying to tie in with like Hope's Peak as the previous one, Gods at Gunpoint, was, or if this is going to be its own kind of setting and its own kind of story. So being an ultimate sounds really cool, right? Well, it is mostly. The title does come with some baggage. Years ago, a chain of, let's say, tragic events occurred that affected the whole world and may or may not have caused society as a whole to collapse. Okay, that's got to be referring to the tragedy, so maybe this is kind of meant to sort of tie in to the actual official Danganronpa games. As it turns out, this tragedy, if you will, was inadvertently caused by Ultimate students. It's not that big of a deal, though, right? Well, it is. It is a very big deal. After the worldwide conflict was resolved and society was rebuilt, Ultimate schools were opened once again to strengthen what little hope society had left to offer. However, the reputation of Ultimate students was forever tarnished. Many people were still wary of them and the threat that they could potentially pose. Alright, so this is taking place after the events of DR1, DR2, Ultra Despair Girls and the DR3 anime, I'm guessing. Something had to be done to ease tensions, and these schools had a plan. A project to rebrand the concept of Ultimates and increase public opinion of the prestigious schools. The Hope Restoration Project. A class of carefully selected Ultimate students would have their daily school lives broadcasted on television to gain the favour of viewers across the globe. The Ultimate students in question were already famous celebrities, or at least possessed a moderate online following. People like a famous DJ in high demand for large-scale events, a tabletop gamer with a popular podcast, online content creators, models, even the local hero that's been all over the news. People already beloved by viewers that could easily turn public opinions in their favour. I guess there are a few students selected for pretty niche audiences, but then there was me. Okay, that music is really quiet in the background. I don't really have a way to up it, because like I showed you before on the settings, the music is already at 100% volume, and so is my, computer volume and all that. But I suppose it's not too much of an issue.
My name is Reiko Shimura. I've been invited to the Hope Restoration Program as the ultimate paranormal investigator.
Are you serious? You actually have voice acting in this one? Okay, right. Just going to say it right now. If Dev of this, if you're watching, you're off to a good start. Because neither of the other Danganronpa fan games I played had voice acting. Though, having said that, Danganronpa Dead End is still working on that. Danganronpa Dead End was supposed to be releasing a voiced version of their demo at the end of June. Sadly, of course, that hasn't actually come to pass. It may take a little longer. Alright then, so we have our protagonist, Reiko Shimura. I mean, I kind of figured that you were going to be the protagonist given that your face was right there on the main menu. No matter what options we mouse through, you were always there on the left. Kind of like in Trigger Happy Havoc on the main menu there, where it was always Makoto on the left. Alright, so you're the ultimate paranormal investigator. Interesting. We had a ghost hunter in Gods at Gunpoint. And what's his face? The character in Dead End, Booker, I think he was called. I believe he was supposed to be a ghost hunter as well. That's the thing. When I played the Dead End demo... Sorry, I'm going off on a right tangent here. When I played the Dead End demo, I didn't actually know what the ultimate talents of that particular cast were, because it didn't actually say. But if you look on the Dead End wiki, it actually does tell you. And old Booker, or whatever he's called, is basically a ghost hunter. Right. Nice, you've even got the little sort of animation in the background.
Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with my talent at all. I think it's pretty great, actually.
Sorry, I was just... Two things I was just going to say. Number one, you probably just heard my voice break a little bit there. I'm a bit croaky this morning. Two, your voice is so similar to friggin' Makoto's. You've got that friggin', friggin' Danganronpa protagonist voice down to a T there. God, this is just like Trigger Happy Havoc all over again.
It's just that I'm not really a celebrity like the rest of my class.
I feel like I was just lucky. Like I was chosen on a whim or something. Okay, it's probably only going to be certain lines that are voiced. Again, like what we expect with Danganronpa games. Well, that's what I thought at first. Okay. Oh god, that was a loud noise. Prologue time. Hello, who's that in the background? The black cat that crossed our path. So it is a cat. It's a Neko. It's like a mono Neko. Okay.
Hey, you wake up!
Ooh, who have we got now? Huh? Who is this?
Are you alive? You're starting to freak me out.
God damn, this is just like freaking DR2 again, where you wake up and there's someone leaning over you. Though admittedly, you're a slightly more aesthetically pleasing sight than in the previous one, when it was, what's-his-face, leaning over me. Seiichi Sato, or whatever he was called. There's a girl standing over me. There's a girl standing over me. Oh, here we go. Okay, now, yeah, this is proper sort of RPG Maker fare in the background. What you expect, kind of the sort of top-down view and all that. Huh? Okay, I'm just looking at this character who we've met. Her hairstyle actually kind of almost reminded me of Mikan a little bit there, but except maybe not quite as, well, I don't know, the fringe is still kind of a bit all over the place, but well, she's got like a crown on her head there. I'm trying to think, what would her ultimate talent be? Because that's the thing, it's always good to play a little game of can you guess the ultimate talent before it kind of flashes up on the screen and tells you who they are. I'm not entirely sure though. I mean, the crown, I feel like the crown is supposed to be a clue, but I'm not sure. I mean, my inclination would be to say kind of like, is this another Sonia Nevermind type situation? Is she like an ultimate princess or something? But I don't know. I'm not sure. You can never quite tell, can you, with these? because, you know, in all the kind of in both of the previous Danganronpa fan games I played, there's plenty of talents there that I would not have guessed. Ah, there you are. Huh, what's going on? Who are you?
Oh, right.
Don't panic, allow me to introduce myself. I'll probably, maybe, I don't know, give some of these characters some unique voices as I go along.
Bow down to Haruhi Miyazaki, the ultimate pageant queen!
Okay, Miyazaki, Pageant Queen. So you're not actual royalty, you just won a beauty pageant or something, I guess. Okay. We got our first character. So... Oh, and there's some V3 music now in the background. I awkwardly bowed like it was a sensible thing to do.
You know, I was only kidding about the bowing down thing. Don't make this weird.
Okay. I imagine probably the voice actors they've got in this are, you know, amateur voice actors, but, you know, they don't actually sound too bad so far. You know, they sound okay to me. Then again, yeah, I mean, I'm not... Here's the thing, I'm not a big judge of voice acting talent, but, you know, just from my uninformed position, they sound alright to me. Speak up, you'll never get my approval unless you assert yourself. Who are you? Name and talent, stat. What is that face? Okay, this one's got sort of proper character sprites going in as well. Sorry, I'm Reiko Shimura, Ultimate Paranormal Investigator. Who's this girl think she is? Why am I letting her boss me around? Excellent, now let me ask you, Reiko, are you alright? It looks like you've been passed out here a while. I think I'm okay. Are you alright?
Well...
I just woke up on a park bench with no memory of the past day or so. Also, I see the friggin' Monokuma statue on the fountain. In fact, I see a couple of Monokuma statues. So I'm rather confused and honestly pretty pissed off. Like, I seriously want to know where the hell I am right now. Maybe, I don't know, if she's a pageant queen, I feel like maybe I should give her the voice that I gave to Junko/Mukuro in Trigger Happy Ever, you know, the It Girl voice, that one. But it seems like you're in the same position as I. God, what was that? I don't even know. Oh, so you don't remember how you got here either? Unfortunately, I do not. Nothing useful at the very least. Oh boy, that voice, eh? How did we get here? I really racked my brain for anything really, but there was nothing there. Wait, I think I was going to school, except don't hurt yourself. I guess it has no real use to us at this particular moment. It's not like I can remember either. I just think it's an interesting coincidence. Two people waking up in a strange place with no memory? What was that? Both Ultimates, no less. Oh, this voice. It's almost quite as notable as my Toko voice, isn't it? Oh, Toko voice! There we are. Wait, how did you know I was an Ultimate?
I'm psychic.
Oh no, don't start that. Don't start friggin' going all Sayaka on us. What? I'm just kidding. I was guessing based on your whole look. It would be weird if that getup wasn't for some niche talent. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well...
Between that and the e-handbook's information... The what?
Oh, right.
I woke up with a device in my pocket. I'm fairly certain you have one as well. It has some information on both of us. I believe it syncs up when in range of other handbooks and tells you about the owner. There's a rules page too, but it appears to be empty. Rules? Rules for what exactly? Oh, don't worry, Reiko. You'll find out soon enough, I guess. I'm not sure. I suppose we'll have to find out eventually.
Now.
If you want answers, we better not waste any more time on frivolous banter. Wait, what? We have to go figure out what's going on, don't we? Together?
Obviously.
Yeah, treat it like a date, Reiko. I would have left you here like half an hour ago if I had no intention of keeping you around. Oh, so you're just using me, are you? Harui grabbed hold of my wrist and wasted no time starting our search. Oh, are we moving? Hello? Oh, it's arrow keys to move, not WASD. Holy shit. Look at this, though. Okay, so this is proper RPG Maker fare now. Alright, well this looks an interesting courtyard. Can I examine the fountain? I should probably... Is there something... Oh, wow, okay. This is our handbook, I'm guessing. Can I see controls? No, there isn't... Oh, okay. Suddenly that came up. Okay, it must have just been a momentary bug a moment ago. Also, I see the thing for monocoins down there. Students, presents, obviously we won't... Oh, wait a minute. There's actually stuff in here, but... That's curious. What's that? This one that I'm looking at now, a 20-sided die. Absolute necessity for the core mechanics of the game. Oh, but I obviously don't really have anything at the moment, I guess. Yeah, it just says times 0. So, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it would just be an empty list, kind of like in any other Danganronpa game, but... Oh, there's more of it down here. Okay, so it actually tells you what all the presents are. Is that the friggin' voodoo doll? Okay, it's not the Bajobo dolls. Alright, so okay, that's not what I want to do. Students. Well, we've got Haruhi over here. Oh my god, it's even got like... Look at this! It's like a proper friggin' Danganronpa game, this is, isn't it? Alright, I see all the sprite, little pixel sprite things though at the top though. Guess these are all going to be the different characters we encounter. Haruhi Miyazaki. She's 5'7", 118 pounds, 35-inch chest, because that's always the important information in Danganronpa. O-type blood, date of birth November 18th. She likes dry humour. She dislikes chipped nails, of course she does. Ultimate Pageant Queen. Alright, I guess that's everything I can sort of look at there. And there's me. I'm 5'3", so I'm a bit shorter than 121 pounds, 30-inch, A-type blood, June 8th. I like found footage, apparently. Dislike superstition. Ultimate paranormal investigator. Interesting. Alright, no. That's not what I want to do. Button doesn't seem to work. Okay, never mind. Rulebook, button doesn't seem to work. And obviously options up here, and then we've got a save game over here. Ah, well, that's good. I can sort of just save at any point. Fantastic. Oh, I guess we explore around. Ah, so enter to examine. I guess you couldn't look at the fountain. It's a statue of a strange-looking bear. It's oddly familiar, and I imagine it probably is, isn't it? It's just going to say the same thing for all of them. Wonder what would happen if I press tab. No, I was just testing. Maybe to see if, you know, it did the thing in Danganronpa where the rings come up to show you what you can look at. It's the bench I woke up on, still don't know how I got here. Can I examine the other bench? Nope. I think it's just going to say the same for all the statues, isn't it? Yeah, looks like it. Right, let's explore around. Can I... Oh, I can sprint. Looks like there's some ongoing construction past this point. The path is covered with sand. I think I can hear the ocean. I guess this leads to the beach. Doesn't sound like Hope's Peak then. Ah, I can't actually go off the path, I've just realised. So I'm kind of limited. I can only go to the left or the right. Well, let's go to the right first because I'm right-handed. Don't need a better excuse than that now, do you? Ooh, we've got someone over here. And another Monokuma fountain, weirdly. Chairs. Alright, who are you?
Hey!
Hey you, boy with weird glasses thing. Oh, this was a person on the main menu when we scroll through the options. Excuse me, hello? I can't tell if he's distracted or just ignoring us. So, you've got sort of like a wearable glass thing over your eye, like a, I don't know, I was thinking like Google Glass, except just one lens, and you're tapping away at what appears to be some kind of iPad or something. I'm going to guess you're something to do with computers, ultimate hacker or something, I don't know. Hey there? What is it? Sorry to bother you, but are you an ultimate student?
Yes.
Ah, we are too. I'm Reiko Shimura, ultimate paranormal investigator, and this is Haruhi Miyazaki, ultimate pageant queen, charmed, I'm sure. That's a so similar to that Junko/Mukuro line. Well, what about you?
Oh, right.
Ah!
Kiyu Matsuoka, ultimate hacker.
Got it! Fucking bang on the money, bitches! Okay, so he's the ultimate hacker. Wow, I just sort of tossed that out there by fluke and I was right. Ultimate hacker, that's so cool. Thank you. So what makes you ultimate? Do you hack into government databases or something like that? Like in movies? Haruhi? Alright, so what would a hacker's voice be like? I'm just going to give you the generic stoner voice. What, you think I'd just tell you something like that, babe? Just ignore her. Forget what she said. Already doing that, sonny. I get the feeling she probably doesn't like being ignored, but... I mean, for the record, dude, the government did get involved, but honestly it wasn't any of their business. It's like nobody can take a joke. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it, dude.
Now.
Anyways, as concerning as that is, I don't suppose you could use your hacking abilities to, you know, discover what exactly our current location is?
Well...
I'm actually having trouble picking up any sort of signal currently. It's pretty unusual, to be honest. Well, I'm sure if the ultimate hacker is working on it, you'll find something soon enough, right? Right. Oh, that wasn't even his voice at all. What am I doing? Tell us if you end up finding anything out about our location. Will do, sweet cheeks. Yeah, he fancies himself as a ladies' man, RQ. That's the headcanon, making it up right now. Alright, can we go Oh, there we go. Have to go up here. Have to find the sweet... Oh, I just went back through without meaning to. Have to go a little bit forward. Okay, so we got Ultimate Pageant Queen, Ultimate Hacker. We'll go this way first. Oh, hello. You're an interesting looking person. Who are you?
Hey!
Hello? Excuse me. He has his headphones on. I think he's busy listening to something. Surely he can take them off for a moment. Oh, hello. Okay. Ooh, what sort of voice would we give you? Right, you've got mute. Well, you've got headphones on, so. I mean, just looking at your hoodie or whatever it is that you're wearing, or that thing around your shoulders, looks like the cuffs are sort of like keyboard keys, piano keys or something. That's interesting. I wonder if you're something to do with music. That's what I'm guessing. Ultimate, I don't know, music producer or something? Who knows? No, not really.
Huh?
Oh, so you were just ignoring me? Well, pretty much. I think I'll give him the sort of Billy Baker voice I gave him in that King of Bar League visual novel. What's your problem? Who do you think you are just to ignore me? Oh, who do I think I am? Oh, I get it. You want me to introduce myself, don't ya? Alright, but I'm not doing any autographs.
Yuki Katabana. Give it up for the ultimate DJ.
Okay, they did say there was a DJ. Should have thought about that. Okay, you know what? This voice I've given him, I think, kind of fits. Alright, so, Hacker, Pageant Queen, DJ. Nice sprite, dude. Doing the peace sign. Of course, you already knew that, didn't ya? I haven't the slightest idea who you are, and frankly, I don't care.
Wait.
Haruhi, you don't know who he is? Am I supposed to? God, whenever I do Haruhi's voice, I end up like spitting all over my screen. It's disgusting. Well, he's kind of a big deal. He's the headliner of all sorts of exclusive events and parties. His songs are all kind of all over the radio too. Right, I mean, I'm easily the most famous person you're going to meet here. Anyways, feel free to also refer to me as a musician, composer, internet sensation, influencer, or the musical prodigy that defines our generation. Right. That really doesn't help at all with the whole me not knowing who you are thing. Well, I wouldn't mind if you stuck around there. I could tell you all about myself. Hard pass.
Now.
Let's get back to more pressing matters. My name is... Let me stop you right there, pal.
Not interested.
I don't really need your names. I have better things to worry about. Whoa, okay. Just shut us down.
Wait.
God, Reiko's voice sounds it just has massive Makoto vibes to it. I don't know who's done the voice for him, but good job, I'll say that. Even in a situation like this, I can't get distracted from my current project. I can't waste any energy on things like remembering the names of, well, nobodies. Well, fuck you too, then. It'd probably be best if you left me alone now. See ya. Wow. Oh, she did not like that. Well, I'm kind of with you on that one. Oh, are these the bathrooms over here? Ah, I can't go in the girls. Reiko, are you going to do a fucking Makoto? You're going to be like, oh no, I can't possibly go in the girls' bathroom. I say Makoto, basically any freaking Danganronpa protagonist when faced with the bathrooms of the other sex. Actually, having said that, that's not the girls. What am I talking about? That's the men's. This is the girls over here. Will he say anything? No. Oh, you could have had a joke there, Dev. You could put a joke in there, like, oh, man. I would go in, but maybe not. Looks like we're not allowed through here yet. Okay, looks like a stairway anyway to another floor. Wonder if it's going to be like Trigger Happy Havoc. The full... Ooh, hello. We've got a couple of people in here. We've got a classroom anyway. Okay. Who's this? Hello, hello. I know I'm being ignored. Oh, do I have to talk to the other girl? Okay, Saimi?
What is it this time?
I'm really starting to get freaked out by this. My phone isn't getting any service. Not even the emergency button. We've been over this already. We're in high school, though, we're not. I don't know, something... When I looked at her sprite, I just thought deep voice for some reason. Yes. We're high school students, yes. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. So don't fuss about it. I don't remember coming here, though. Nobody does, actually. We gave you permission to talk to us, because it sure as hell wasn't me, Geek Boy. I'm sorry.
Hey!
Hey, don't speak to Geek Boy that way. Well, you just jumped on that name, have you? Hurry, you too. Whoops. Hey, how about we all just be nice to each other?
My name is Sachika Seta. I am the ultimate younger twin.
So I'm guessing the other one is the older twin then, right? Okay, so ultimate twins. That's an interesting one. I don't think we've ever had kind of blood-related characters in a Danganronpa before. Though having said that, you know, how does that work? Your talent is you're a twin? Interesting. I wonder if it'll explain it. This is my sister.
Misada. I am the ultimate older twin. I'll introduce myself, thank you. Not that I wanted to.
No, put the tsundere aside. It always feels like there's a tsundere somewhere. What exactly makes twins ultimate, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, that's a good question. You don't even know about us, you're stupid or something. Forgive her, she doesn't really like talking to boys.
What makes us ultimate is being like the cutest twins around.
Is that it? Wait, are you saying maybe you're models or something? I know about it. The two of them have basically been... Okay, there you go. Actresses and models since they were children. They have the gimmick of being adorable and two of a kind. We've been in ads, magazines, TV shows, movies, red carpet events. We even have our own fashion line. We're basically doubles for each other. When one of us is too tired of shooting, the other can step in. It's efficient.
Oh.
I guess I don't really keep up with celebrity news that often.
Clearly.
We've been living under a rock or something. It's okay, Reiko. I'm sure nobody thought that you, of all people, would be into mainstream media in the slightest. Am I being insulted?
Now,
We were going to ask you if you've seen anything weird, like clues as to how we all ended up here. The only weird thing I've seen around here is your weirdo boyfriend. Well, fuck you too, then. I'm not even going to address that remark. Just let us know if you see anything suspicious.
Okie
I'll keep my eyes open for anything weird. Jesus. Okay. She's not happy. This was a nightmare from start to finish. That is interesting, though. Having characters who are actually blood-related. Because that would make for some interesting dynamics in a killing game, I feel, if, say, one of them either ended up being murdered, or one of them turned out to be a killer. Interesting. Dev, you certainly have an interesting idea going on there. Alright, well, I guess that's everything with them. So, probably nothing else really in here, is there? Alright, let's get a move on. We can leave the classroom. And we can leave that guy as well. Don't need to worry about him. We'll go over here and we'll see if we can go into these rooms. There are signs by them. The one on the left looks like probably a dining room. I don't know what this one is though. Kitchen maybe? Yeah, this looks like a kitchen. Oh gosh, this shelving unit is so high. Reiko can hide behind it. With its massive brightly coloured bottles and plates and whatever else have you. Oh, okay, I can't really examine any of these things by the looks of it, but who's this? Oh, hello. Got another character with sort of Odango hair buns. Okay, you're sleepy. Are you the new Chiaki? Do you think they're ignoring us? Well, look at the eyes, Reiko. No, I think they're sleeping. Standing up? It definitely appears that way. Should we wake them up? I'd feel kind of guilty doing that.
obviously.
We have questions to ask. There isn't any time for napping.
Oh.
Okay, here goes. Hello? God, you're getting major Chiaki vibes. Trying to think also, what would be your talent? Because I didn't really guess for the twins before I accidentally found out what it was. You've got a very generic appearance, I'm going to give you that. Well, when I say generic, I don't mean generic, I mean... What's the word I'm looking for? An appearance that doesn't really raise any immediate possibilities to me. I'm just trying to look at, like, the little badges she's got on the strap of what appears to be her satchel. Does that give a clue? I'm not entirely sure. There's like a rainbow-coloured one, and underneath there's just like a medallion of some kind. I can't really tell. It's got like symbols on it, but I can't really tell what they are. Are they supposed to be like paintbrushes or something? I don't know. Alright, fine. Ultimate Painter. That's what I'm going to say. I'm trying to remember what talents I actually mentioned before. Just off the cuff. And think if maybe any of them fit, but I can't remember other than the DJ one. Were you sleeping?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe, sorry. I was trying to see if this warehouse had any paints. 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 It's a painter. I'm telling you now. I think I forgot to bring mine when I came here.
Sorry.
If she's sleepy, I'll just give her the Chiaki voice that I gave for Chiaki in DR2. Sorry for waking you up, but we're trying to get some information from everyone here.
It's okay. I just needed a little sleep. Now I'm extra ready to help you.
Also, I noticed the plaster across your nose. Do you snore? Do you have snoring problems? By any chance, did you just happen to wake up in this building? Oh yeah, but that's kind of normal for me. I figured I just forgot how I got here. This is normal for you? Not the waking up in a strange building part. I'm just used to falling asleep at bad times. I stay up late when I'm inspired. I almost forgot to say hi. Hi.
I'm Aya Hiromi, but I like to be called Crafters. I'm the ultimate arts and crafts expert.
Okay, crafters, that's what we'll call you. Okay, so not painter, but ultimate arts and crafts expert, which I think is just a long way of saying artist. So, you're the fusion of Chiaki and Angie, are you? Cool. So we've got an arts and crafts expert, DJ, twins, pageant queen, hacker. I'm trying to see if I can memorise all of them. Crafters, that's cute. What type of art do you make? Painting, drawing, sewing stuffed animals, sock puppets, all sorts of things. I'm known for making cute things out of whatever, really. That's why I wanted those paints. I wanted to customise some of the things I woke up with. You mean your handbook? Yeah.
You know?
I thought I could find some cool things here. There's all sorts of stuff in here, you know. Seems like a lot of food, clothes and tools. Okay, I thought originally this was a kitchen, but, you know, it is, like I said, it's a warehouse, basically. Seems like everything one would need to survive for quite a while. I wonder what for. Does she think we're going to need to survive a while?
Well,
I'm not certain you could further our investigation, so we'll leave you be. Hope you find those art supplies you needed, though. Oh, thank you. Well, I like you. You're nice. You seem nice enough, unlike that friggin' older twin. But at least her younger sister was actually kind of nice. Alright, in here. Ooh, yeah, definitely a dining room with just one long table. I guess everyone sits at this one. How many seats have we got? 6, 12, yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's a perfect number for all of us. Okay, who have we got over here? You're an interesting look. You've got an interesting look, rather. What would your talent be? So you're sort of wearing a traditional saifuku top. And you've got that like headscarf on. You've also got like twin drills. A bit like Celestia hairstyle light. Celestia light hairstyle even. Maybe I'm trying to think, what would that one be? I don't know, my thought was just because of the friggin' headscarf. For some reason was like somebody who like works in a kitchen or in a restaurant or something, I don't know, waitress? I'm not sure. This is all too strange for me. Strange place, strange school, lovely, but still strange kitchen. I don't have time for all this. It is pretty strange, isn't it? Oh, you scared me a little bit there.
Sorry.
I'll need to work out a voice for her. It's alright, I'm just a little on edge. I'm worried about running into whoever kidnapped us all, you know? It's reasonable, I guess I should be worried about that too from now on.
well,
I suppose that's understandable. However, neither of you seem like the criminal mastermind type, so I guess I should introduce myself.
I'm the ultimate baker.
Baker,
No
okay.
calamari. We'll be counting on each other from now on, at least until we get some answers.
Okay, so I said somebody who works in a kitchen, but then I went waitress. So I was sort of floating around a very broad, well, sort of a broadly correct kind of area. I just went down the wrong route. Okay. Ultimate baker, interesting. Cool. You know, when I think baker, I think of Wallace and Gromit, A Matter of Loaf and Death. Maybe I'll give her a sort of Northern English accent. Hopefully sooner than later. I have more important things to do than wait around helplessly like this. Now that you mention it, I'm actually kind of worried about my other plans. I actually have a few appointments coming up as well. I'm much too busy for this hostage nonsense. Tell me about it, love. I have a lot of people relying on me, and every minute here is a minute I'm not working towards me goals. Like making that new big loaf of bread.
But hey,
Artisan bread
for
that
the
I had
time being,
planned.
You can rely on me. For anything, really. I'm going to do my best to be of use to everyone.
Do you want bagels? I don't know. I suppose my skill set only really includes baking. Well, I'm not a bad cook in general. I talk about bagels because apparently that's a meme with Nagito Kameda, or bagels or something, I don't know. Sorry, I'm making reference to other Danganronpa games. Where did the Hope Bagels thing come from? Incidentally, I've heard that before, but I don't know. I hear it's a meme, something. Why? I have no idea. I don't mind doing anything if it makes even just one person feel like more at home. Sorry, can't talk all of a sudden. At least not properly. Thank you, Mamaka, I'll keep that in mind. But I'm hoping you won't have to end up doing anything. Okay, we have actually been recording for a good while here, so I don't know, depending on how long this episode is, I may just sort of, I don't know, split the footage down and make it more than one episode. I think I mentioned that actually before, didn't I? What am I thinking? Hoping you won't have to end up doing anything. That's a best case scenario, Reiko. I wouldn't decline her offer so soon. I just mean she shouldn't have to worry about being useful. No, I promise I don't mind at all, you bugger. I have a pretty big family and a business to manage. If anything, this kind of stress is nothing in comparison. If you say so. That honestly only makes me feel more worried about her. Are you the new Kirumi? Is that what you are? I feel like maybe. Oh, I thought maybe there was going to be like an entrance for like a thing over there. I don't know, like maybe a kitchen or something. There is a monitor on there. I thought maybe I could look at it, but I guess not. Just checking. So that's the dining room, I guess. I wonder where the kitchen is, though. Can I go this way? I can. Oh, what's the room with the dollar sign on it? Hang on, we'll talk to this person first. As we walk towards the short girl in the corner, she becomes visibly excited.
Could it be?
Okay, a hero and a princess approach me. What and the what? Finally, someone gives me the recognition I deserve. Thank you. No need to thank me. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do.
I am Barbara Kamiya, sorceress extraordinaire, also known as the Ultimate Dungeon Master.
Oh, she's a bit of a nerd. Are you into D&D? Is that what you like? Bit of the old Dungeons and Dragons, the old tabletop roleplay. They did mention a tabletop gamer, didn't they? At the start. Yes. Well, I guess we found her. God, right, I'm tempted to give you a nerd voice now. I know it's a stereotype, but I'll give you the nerd voice. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Harry Ultimate Pageant Queen, and this is Reiko Ultimate Ghost whatever. Ultimate Paranormal Investigator. Yeah, what I said. Right. Anyways, I think I've actually heard of you before, Barbara.
Really?
Do you listen to my podcast? Podcast? Barbara has a gaming podcast. I actually haven't listened to it myself, but I've heard a lot about it online. People like to listen to other people play games. Why not just play it themselves?
It's not just a game. It's all about the storytelling.
Yeah.
People get really invested in the world building and characters of a campaign.
I like you. You're interesting. Suddenly you got timid all of a sudden. That and the fact that some people don't have friends to play with, and listening is the next best option. Oh.
Now.
Anyways, Barbara, have you seen anything strange around here? No, but I'll make sure to tell you if I do. The whole party could benefit from that sort of information. Jeez, this is another voice that makes me spit all over my keyboard. But I'm committed now. That'd be lovely, thanks. Cool. Tabletop gamer. Nice. And a baker. Oh, hello. We have discovered the Mono Mono machine, it appears. Can I look at it? Would you like to try your hand? I don't have any coins, do I? But can I? Insufficient number of coins. Try again later. Alright, I guess we'll exit that then. Having said that, it's actually got the sort of cat design rather than the bear design, so probably. It's, you know, not going to be the Monokuma machine, it'll be the Mono whatever the name of the mascot is in this one. Well, we've got a nurse's office. There's a guy over here. Assuming that's a guy. Looks like a guy. Yep, that looks like a guy. I didn't really expect we'd find anyone in the infirmary. Oh yeah, I'm just looking for some bandages. I don't know. His appearance makes me think of Posh Boy, I don't know. Are you injured? I was curious if any of us were harmed before we woke up here. Actually, no. I was investigating this place, but then I noticed the bandages I had on before were gone. Strange, right? Okay, I'm just thinking, what would ultimate talent be? So you got a jacket on, shirt underneath. I notice... Is he wearing like a... I don't know, like a bandana? He appears to be, yeah. You can sort of see it under his kind of fringe. And you see the edges of it at the back there. I'm going to say... some kind of martial artist, I don't know. Or somebody who's into that kind of thing. Very suspicious indeed, a little bit gross too.
Wait!
How rude of me, I forgot to introduce myself. I hope you can forgive me.
My name is Yoshio Matsuda. They call me the Ultimate Hero. I hope we can be friends from here on out.
Ultimate Hero? Okay, this is another one they did mention. It's jogging my memory a bit. Alright then. Oh, you've got a medal on. Tell me more. What's this hero deal? What did you do? Seriously, I've heard all about you on TV. My voice just broke again. Let me clear my throat. This is so cool. Stopping burglaries, tracking down criminals, saving people from burning cars like a real-life superhero. What are you, a bit of a vigilante, are you? You know, it's actually kind of embarrassing hearing this sort of thing. I'm not that big of a deal.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be weird.
Don't worry about it.
You don't need to apologise. Just introduce yourself to me like you would a classmate. Of course, I'm Reiko Shimura, the ultimate paranormal investigator, and I'm the ultimate pageant queen, Harui Miyazaki. A pleasure to meet you both. Maybe later we can share the details of our investigations.
Something gives me the feeling that we're gonna need to cover a lot of ground to figure out what's going on here.
Of course. Cool. Well, you seem a nice enough guy. That's one thing I will say about Gods at Gunpoint, the one I played previously. In terms of the dialogue from the characters, I don't know, some of the characters did feel like they were very samey, character-wise. If there's one criticism I had to give of it. But yeah, this one actually feels like it has some more slightly kind of diverse characters. Hello, we've got two people in here. Who's this girl?
Hiya!
Oh, hello. Now, what would you be? Huh. Alright, my first thing I saw there were the things she's got in her bangs there. They look like basically heart arrows. Is this a matchmaker? I feel like that's what it could be. Because I think we had a matchmaker in Gods at Gunpoint, didn't we? Yeah, and I think I mentioned before how in Project Eden's Garden, another Danganronpa fan game that's in the works, there's, I believe, an ultimate matchmaker in that one as well. How's it going?
My name's Mika, Yuji.
See?
Ultimate matchmaker. Prepare to fall in love. Count.
God, you have a very cutesy demeanour to you, don't you? Alright. Oh, hello. I think something just froze. Oh, shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, maybe we just go out here then. Okay. Let's do it. Just gotta keep our eyes peeled for any sparkly bits. I think that door. Okay, no. It's a very, got a little ticket printing machines there, card readers. Let's go upstairs. Uh-oh. This don't... What's happening? Oh my god. There's a lot of dancing Monokumas, okay. Yeah, party.
There's way too many of them. Let's go back.
Okay, now we're going back. We have to go through the other exit, don't we? I mean, they could have, just join the party.